Welcome to this visioning meditation. First, thank yourself for giving yourself this time, this precious time that you're using well to give to yourself so that you have so much more to give to others. Are you ready to be here now? To experience exactly what it is that you need to experience. Knowing that what comes through me was meant specifically for you, whether you're listening to this live or the recording at a future time. Our teams of divine helpers know exactly what we need, and I am but the vessel that helps bring this to you. Visioning meditation is an experience. Allow yourself to play with your intuition in this way. And as we begin, set an intention or ask your team of divine helpers for a question for guidance in some area of your life, something that you need. Something for you, focusing on you, knowing that this is your time. God and guiding spirits of the highest vibration, angels of light and love, archangels, the universe, source energy, whatever names you use for those in your team of divine helpers, all those who act and cherish your highest good. We welcome you here. Guide us on our path to our highest good. Imagine on the movie screen in your mind's eye, before you a sand beach, an ideal location to relax. Make your way feeling between your toes the warm sand at the perfect temperature. Just the way you like it. It may be cool sand for you, whatever temperature you find ideal. And when you find yourself close to the water but not quite there, you sit down. And you find yourself sinking in a little, just like if the sand was made of memory foam, forming itself to perfectly support you in a comfortable position so that you can see the ocean before you, but that you're completely supported, whether you're lying down or sitting down. And then take 3 deep breaths and let out a sigh. Allowing yourself to be here. In gratitude for the beauty before you. What does that look like today? Fill in the landscape around you. Where are you? It may be an imaginary scenery or somewhere you've been before. Listen to the sound of the waves. hear also the trickle of fresh water in the near distance. When you breathe, you're breathing in the fresh air from all the greenery around. Listen to the music, the choirs of animals and birds. Whatever comes to you, simply be here for a few moments and enjoy whatever time of year, of day that your heart has asked to create within yourself as a starting point to today's visioning experience. Feeling the pure embrace from Mother Earth, from the sand that cradles you, to the sun or the moon glowing on your skin. And as you look at your skin, you find it's glowing in an unusual way. Your own radiance from the inside shining out, while the light and warmth or coolness of the sun or the moon seems to be changing the surface of your skin, almost like if you were getting a sunburn without the pain or the health hazards. Simply your skin is starting to flake away the initial layer, flaking in a way that feels good, like a release. And hundreds of tiny little crabs, the cutest little creatures, surround you and pick up pieces of this flaked skin and bringing it to the ocean. And as you watch them carry away this unnecessary layer of skin that you're done with, you feel light, almost giggly. The scene brings up humor in you as you notice that each little flake of skin is something that doesn't serve you anymore. Worries, concerns, memories. Just take a few moments to watch these things being brought into the ocean where they can float away and be washed away, recycled, and reusable by the planet. Like a fertilizer that brings new life. You're done with it. You're shiny and new again. A new layer of exposed skin that feels fresh, new, radiant, allowing more of your light to shine through. You might name some of these things that are tick, 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 trickling away with all these hundreds of mini crabs, some of which tickle you to remind you of your being here now. They're your helpers right now. They're your partners. Walking in their funny way until all of them now have gone back to the ocean, carrying any burden, carrying any obstacles to your emerging more fully into who you really are. A pure vessel of love with the faith and trust trust that all is happening in a way that it is meant to happen, leading you to inspired action, leading you to ways of being, so that all those around you may experience emerging more fully into themselves through whatever challenges arise for them, not to them. As you sink further down into this comfortable sand, it turns almost, with some of the water coming up from the tide, into more of a mud bath, helping you detox as you breathe the fresh air from the beauty around you. Your body is detoxing from all that doesn't serve it on a body, mind, or spirit level. You might even feel this extraction out of your body, mind, and spirit, feeling lighter, clearer, more rested and relaxed, so that you can emerge more fully, clean and bright and strong. Breathe into your belly once in a while. Don't stop yourself from being here. Release what needs releasing, knowing that it's not selfish to replenish and gift yourself so that you may be a brighter beacon, knowing that all you've experienced in your lifetime and in lifetimes prior, if that's in your belief system, has made it possible to be here now. Treasures that make part of your map. You are a vessel of love and compassion, which starts with yourself. As you've released so many of these burdens, how are you being called to love and be compassionate with yourself today? What comes to heart as you hear that question? And as you look down, you notice that the mud has disappeared and you are lying on top of the sand once again. You stand up and you make your way to that sound of the fresh water that you could hear trickling in the background. As you walk towards it, you see that there's a large waterfall gently flowing over the rocks. Oh, just like a fantasy. You walk into the shallow waters towards this waterfall. Again, that's at the ideal temperature to wash you clean from the mud that's caked onto your skin. Enjoy the feel of this water, nourishing you, cleansing you, loving you. The water elementals are here. They're here to bless your journey. They're so grateful that you have come to make use of their services. make use of their resources and to honor and be grateful for them. Supporting each other in community. You are always in community. Sometimes you may feel alone, but you're never alone. Mother Earth, the elementals, your team of divine helpers, you're always in community. And now you look down at your clean body, that new skin. How does it appear to you? It may be radiant with light or multicolored. It may be dressed in the greatest of fineries. What does it mean to you to be in a new skin? As you stand there under the waterfall, you become more aware of your surroundings. You're being pulled, called, that hunch that there's more than meets the eye. Behind the waterfall, you're hearing laughter, giggles. Your sense of childlike curiosity and wonder, which is how your intuition speaks, is calling you to go behind the curtain of water. And as you do, you enter a cavern filled with children, laughing and giggling and playing in all sorts of different ways. How does this laughter make you feel? Do you welcome it? Does it make you smile? Does it make you self-conscious? Simply be aware always of your feelings. This may bring back memories. Just allow it to be. Releasing anything that needs to be released here. And then being carried by the flow of joy in this cave. Feel that giggle rising up within you. Such joy, such vibration. And now as you look at yourself, you realize you've become a child again. How old are you in this scene? Which part of you is giggling and laughing and wanting to join in the play which you do? Reconnect to what brings you bliss. Play with the other children. And as you touch them, you almost see their adult selves. And realize that these are everyone's inner child, those that you are meant to interact with today. Inner children reconnecting to their sense of passion and play. The air filled with giggles and laughter, echoing through every cell in your body, raising your vibration, shaking up your very being into aliveness. There's one child in particular that draws your attention near the back of the cavern. How are they? Why do you feel called to them? Who are they? There's someone in your life or an aspect of yourself calling you to the back of the cavern for a conversation, for a moment. How does your inner child approach this opportunity, this possibility to be with another or with a part of yourself? Allow yourself through your imagination, inspiration, or intuition to evolve the scene Make up the story knowing that you're not making it up. It's part of the intuitive process to know on some level, visual, auditory, sensory, all your senses, about what is meant to happen there for you and for this other being. A shift within you, within this other person, within the scenery behind the curtain of the waterfalls where a bright light comes in. You're still feeling that vibe of joy, of laughter, although you're not hearing it anymore. It's still around you. All these beings, however, have grown into their adult selves. You may recognize some and not others. Those that were children, you may see their future adult selves in this or the spirit world, in the adult world, in whichever world. There is no time and space for spirits, for souls. These bodies are simply temporary temples to experience what we're meant to experience in this lifetime. Look around you at these shape-shifted forms and notice that they're gathering in a circle. You and that child grown now into another form. Join the circle with your left hand palm up to receive and your right hand palm down to give. As everyone there connects eye to eye, making eye contact and now acknowledging the spirit within them, within you. You may recognize some of the faces. You may even see that some of them are from the other side. You may find your ancestors, friends who may have passed. You may notice a few light beings, angels, archangels, your team of divine helpers, mentors, authors that you've admired. You're feeling that energy circle pulsating through your being as you receive and give. You might even see it as a colored light as it moves through, spiraling upwards like the flames of passion, the flames of purpose, tunneling a hole through the cavern up into the sky without any debris falling down, simply becoming aware of this window of light above you. Noticing this energy of having connected to purpose and passion, that collective energy moving up into the heavens like a tunnel of light, like a beam. How wide is this beam? How far does it go up? What color is it? You feel a hand gently on your back as that being who was previously a child, grown now beside you, motions you to stand in the middle of the beam. As the circle closes around you, you feel waves of love, unconditional love and support for what you're being called to be and do in this day, in this life. Are you ready to allow this divine energy that you are, a particle of light in the beam of all that is, to rise up, to emerge more fully into yourself? As you say yes in your heart, you gently move up this being of light, this beam, like if you were being teletransported out of the cavern and above ground, and higher than that, higher so that you can see the entire scenery around you. Where are you now? Again, it may be somewhere familiar or something that represents something symbolic for you. An area of the world or a landscape that has meaning for you. Allow yourself to slowly turn 360 degrees to take in all of this landscape, seeing the world from a different perspective, gaining greater clarity on what you need to experience, what you have to offer, what the world has to offer you. And as you finish this 360 degrees, you start again, but you notice several doors in the beam of light, like windows, but full body size. It's your choice which aspect of this world of your life that you want to explore next. Open one of these doors and see as you open it a staircase of light bringing you down to the planet, down into a situation or a role or a beingness or an area of your life that you want to experience right now from a different perspective. You feel through the sole of your feet with every step that you're being nourished from this light, given the resources, the strength, the wisdom to bring it all, to bring yourself, to see through the eyes of your higher self, to see this situation from the eyes of your soul. feel free to ask your higher self, your soul, your team of divine helpers, any questions you have around this situation as you enter it as a special guest in your own life. If you ask, you shall receive. If the answers are coming to you on a visual or auditory or knowing even, know that the layers of this answer will reveal themselves in divine timing throughout your day as you pay attention to the signs and symbols in your life. But for now, let's reconnect to the scene. Are there people there? It might be projects, nature, whatever elements of the scene that you're evolving today, knowing it'll be different the next time you listen to this meditation. Approach someone or something, placing your hand on this person, on this being, creature, project. As you do, you feel some of the resources that were given to you on the staircase being transferred to that person, to that project. You're getting a visceral feeling of what it's like to be a channel. You're simply a channel for the universe and source energy to do its work. When you allow for that flow of receiving and then giving. Go through this scenery now with whoever or whatever is there. And as you place your hand on each element, those that call you, simply be aware of what's being called to move through you. What is your purpose? Feel it, observe it, imagine it, ask for clarity about it. The space. There may be aspects you weren't even aware that were there, that are calling for you to be a part of their life. Again, be it a person or a project. Might even be a part of yourself. you're surprised that some of these elements or people are placing their energy on you. What is it that they are giving you? For they too are channels for divine energy. They too play a role in your life. Be it nature, projects, people, everything is always giving to you. Can you receive what they have to give? How are they helping you emerge more fully into your true self? Connecting to the interweb of divine oneness. What you need to absorb from the scene, knowing that it will nourish you in the days and weeks and months and years to come. And as you fill yourself with this greater clarity and awareness, the scene around you dissipates, disappears. And instead you see either the chair that you're actually physically sitting on or the bed or whatever surface you're listening to this meditation. Make yourself comfortable there. And take a few more deep breaths, integrating what you need to integrate from this whole experience. And releasing with 3 sighs any emotion, any obstacles, any desire or need to control anything or anyone. For you have greater understanding now of the interconnectedness and the true meaning of community. You've connected again to that passion and play of your childhood, that inner child within yourself that burns in the fire of creativity, burns in a good way, regenerating life within you, life within every step of your journey. Remember 3 key experiences or messages you've received here. Verbalize them in your mind. What do you want to carry forth in this day? And you hear, once you verbalize those 3 key messages, the voice of your higher self loving you with whatever words you need to hear right now. What is your higher self? What is your heart telling you? Know that the joy you have felt in that cavern, that you have carried up to the surface with you, no matter your emotions and what happens through a day, that this joy is always at your core. It doesn't mean putting on a mask and pretending to be happy. It just means that that joy and that peace is always there. And that the ride on the waves of emotions through a day is simply part of being human, but does not disconnect you from who you really are. It is part of who you truly are. Are you ready to carry this within your day with you? If yes, gently move your body, grounding you back in this space, in the here and now, opening your eyes when you're ready, and taking a few more moments in silence before starting your day.